Theater is one of those programs that is not necessarily needed, but is a responsibility. No one needs to know who Shakespeare is, no one needs to read anything by Tennessee Williams, and no one has to know who Lin-Manuel Miranda is. But the value, imagination, and problem-solving skills that go into theater is tantamount to a sport. But this isn't about sports. This is about making more drama opportunities for children of color in Memphis. According to a study in 2008, African American and Hispanic students are 2 times less likely to have access to theater departments in their own schools. This is unacceptable. Let's get off topic for a second. How many of you all know who this next actress is? Taraji Henson, 45 years old, from Washington, D.C. She's in the hit TV show Empire. How many of you all know who this woman is? Audrey McDonald, 45 years old, from West Berlin, Germany. She's a 6-time Tony Award winner and currently starring in the historic jazz musical Shuffle Along. How many of you all know who this woman is? Viola Davis, 50 years old, from St. Matthews, North Carolina. She is the first Black woman in history to win an Emmy. Each of these women have said that it was their community that cultivated their childhood dream of acting. How can we honestly send Memphis students out into the real world without giving them the tools to succeed in their hometown? I think it comes down to an access of opportunity. Each of these actresses have an opportunity, and it starts with their community. Growing up, I lived in a very diverse community, and I loved to sing and dance. I still do. My parents tried to get me into sports, and it just was not for me, at all. I mean, I would hit people with my elbow in basketball. It was terrible. But I continued doing theater, and when I moved, the diversity that I grew up with wasn't there anymore, but was instead replaced with opportunity. And that's when I realized that lack of opportunity turns into lack of representation. In recent years, 23% of actors on Broadway that were hired were people of color. That's 77% of actors and actresses devoid of an opportunity. 10 years ago, actually, only 23% of schools in the United States of America had theater and drama in their schools. Can everyone hold up 3 fingers for me? That represents 3% of schools today that have theater and drama in their schools. I'll just repeat that. That's 3% of schools in the United States of America that has drama. We have to act fast. StageRight can honestly change those opportunities and make them a reality. StageRight is a conservatory-like program that consists in the School of the Students. This 1-month-long program allows students to learn about acting, singing, and dancing while working to do a showcase for their parents at the end of the month. Students will also have the opportunity to participate in master classes, learn about public speaking, and work on their problem-solving skills. A day in StageRight would consist of 2 hours of history, technique, and practice, but let's be honest, no one wants to sit around and listen to a person talk for 2 hours. So there'll be plenty of games and activities for students to still learn, but have fun. But what happens after StageRight? Well, I will work with local theaters and studios to help found a public Facebook page for students to gain access to all the opportunities available to them in one place in Memphis. Second, I would work with a local church to help establish a carpool service for students who have difficulty getting to and from auditions and rehearsals. It's already enough pressure to stand in front of people and give them yourself without the worry of how to get there on time. Lastly, I would send out a short survey and email to students just to see how they've been. Was the program beneficial? Did what they learned help them? And just to check up on them. My ultimate goal in the future is to have all the students perform at the High School Musical Theater Awards at the end of the year. All the money raised throughout the year will go towards buying new costumes for students. How you can't necessarily build a theater department without having costumes. Abdul Kalam once said that creativity and expression is the key to our future. Okay, I'm wearing cat tights. Expression is the most beautiful and powerful form of creativity in today's society. I can't stress enough what the power of theater is. Every child in Memphis has a dream. Every person in this room has a dream. Every person who tried out, all 23% of people has a dream. And I have a dream, and it starts with an opportunity like StageRight. Thank you so much. My name is Mykal Bayne.